Hey babes, we are back with another one. So I actually did this video a while back. It's not being released in order. So we are saying goodbye to the Halloween Scream nails in this video today. She loved them. She got so many compliments on them, and they were probably one of her favorite Halloween sets she's ever got. So anyway, right here is what I'm doing is I'm going over, taking off the design. And then since this is a rebalance, we are going to shorten them up a little. And then we are going to, if there's any lifting, we'll take that off. And then where the apex and the structure is, we will thin that down because essentially when we do the rebalance, we will be moving that back some. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing here. This part is so satisfying for me to watch in the video, but I hate doing it in real life. Like, it takes so long on a rebalance to do this part, especially if there's lifting and stuff. And she is my problem lifter. I think only like one or two nails kind of had some bigger lifting or whatever, which is good, you know, for her at least. So yeah, but I don't know, watching this, when people are doing like, a fill and they're taking, or even a removal, and they're doing this big filing right here, it's just so appeasing to my eyes. I absolutely love them. Okay. So I've been trying to use my dust collector more. I always use it for this step right here, period. Like always, no matter what, because it is where I get the most dust and stuff. But where I'm trying to use it more is when I'm done with the acrylic and I go to do that filing, the finish filing and stuff like that. I don't normally use it, but I need to. So I've been trying to. Sometimes it just gets in the way though of like my hand filing and stuff, so I get frustrated. But anyway, so yeah, here's some lifting. You guys can see it's lighter, and I have it's like a 3X course 5-in-1 right here, and it's up pretty high. And is what I do is I just kind of thin it out, and then where there's lifting, this is way sped up, you guys. Trust me, when I am at this part right here, I do not move that fast. I am very gently just floating, kind of like just like very, very minimal contact, because once it gets thin enough, it will just flake off of the nail. And so you don't want this coarse bit to touch the natural nail at all whatsoever. So is what I do is I thin it out, and then I kind of start working basically where the line is from where the lifting ends and then the non-lifted nail is. And so that's where I work. Like right here is her other nail that lifted a lot. So I start working kind of where the lifting stops basically, and really, really gentle. Just very light feathering motions, very gentle, and then I get majority of the lifting off, and then when I go in with my sanding band or even my nail file before I do acrylic, I will get like the very last little bit that might be left, so that way I don't risk touching her natural nail with this bit at all whatsoever. That is like, oh my god, that would shred her poor little nail. Yeah, so anyway, this the set that we're doing today, this was done before Halloween, but I still feel like it's still fall themed nails, so that's why I did it in the order I did, because I had to get some other sets out first. So yeah, and I used 77 nails. I used her water decals in this. This was my first time using them. I'm still kind of figuring them out. I think I figured out kind of what went wrong on this set. Not wrong, but what I could do better to make them turn out better next time. But these nails were super cute too. And yeah, you guys, so this is just kind of a watch me work. I am kind of opening my books again very slowly. Like, I'm not full on out there like, hey, my books are open again, or advertising that I'm doing nails. But if 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 other people than my best friend and my sister do approach me about nails, I have been taking them. I still have some things in my nail room I want to get set up, and some things I want to get printed off, and some little punch cards and stuff, so I got just some kind of like little ties that need to be tied before I'll like really officially like go hard in opening my books. But the problem now is my carpal tunnel has been bothering me. So I've had carpal tunnel since before I even started doing nails. And most of the time when it starts kind of like flaring up or bothering me, I'm able to, do some things, and it, for the most part, is manageable. But it's getting to the point where it's getting really hard to do nails. Like my last set I did on myself, I literally, after filing each nail with the e-file just to get the design off, I had to stop because my hand was going numb. And it's the weirdest thing too, because my pinky never goes numb. Yeah, I don't know. So I might have to at some point I'm going to have to get surgery on my wrists. And so I'm like, fuck, do I open my books now and then be like, oh shit, sorry guys, I can't do nails for a couple months? Or do I just go ahead and get that done first and then open my books and go hard? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. So I don't know. I keep trying to avoid it because I don't want to get it done, because I'll have to do one at a time, I've been told, because you cannot use your wrist at all whatsoever. But then I've been told that you can do them at the same time and the healing is quick. So I don't know. I'll have to talk to a surgeon or whatever about that and just kind of see. Because if I could do them both at once just to get it done and over with, I want to. But because I think I'll chicken out for the second one, to be honest. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little update on what's going on over here. Prepping the nails is so satisfying to me too, like pushing back the cuticles and then taking the ball bit on the cuticles, and then, if you got to nip any off. I just love prep and all that. I don't know, I just love doing nails, period. Like, let me just stop. I just love all of it. So yeah, I'm just going back in with my sanding band, and I am going over her grow out right there, and then further smoothing out my foundation for the fill, and getting any of that like minor lifting that was left behind that I didn't want to try to get with my super coarse carbide bit. And then this sanding band is 180, but I have noticed it is slightly finer than other 180s that I've gotten before, if that makes sense. So I like it, but it's not as soft as like a 240. A 240, that's too soft for me, and I feel like it doesn't, I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't do it. But I also keep my e-file on 3,000 RPMs right now when I am going over the natural nail with this. And so I don't overfile, and I'm able to take my time and really kind of, I used to go in at like 5,000 RPMs, but I was just starting to feel like it was just too much, and I wasn't able to be as thorough as I wanted to without overfiling. Like I wouldn't ever burn anybody, but I would notice, like, especially on my own nails, that it just, yeah. So anyway, I've just started going on 3,000 RPMs, 2 or 3. Just kind of depends on what I hit first, and then I use this 180. That is a nice soft 180, and that just seems to work for me. So anyway, you guys, it's after Halloween now. It is like November, beginning of November basically, and I am so not ready for Halloween to be gone and over with. Like, I'm not. Like, it went by too fast, but that's okay. I'm going to be babysitting my mom's dogs over the Thanksgiving holiday. Every year they go visit her husband's parents in Vegas. So I usually house sit, and then I end up just doing Thanksgiving over there. She has a double stove and a lot bigger of a house and stuff, so we usually end up doing that. One of our dogs, Nala, she's going to be 13 soon, and she was originally my dog, but then she bonded with the family dog, and my mom just kind of took her over, you know. So anyway, she's getting really old, and she's having some issues with her eyes, and so I'm going to go over there and stay there. Brad and V will probably stay at home, just because it's hard to keep them calm and separated and stuff. Yeah, the little dogs aren't very nice. They're absolutely little shitheads and little ankle biters, but I love them. Anyway, so I'm dehydrating right now with some acetone, and I'm really getting in there, especially with her. Like, I really get into her nail plate and in her sidewalls and everywhere with that acetone, just to really dehydrate the nail. And then when I go in with my protein bond as well, I make sure that I don't flood the cuticles. Sorry, I'm kind of out of frame right here. And then I also kind of like really rub it into the nail. Same with my acid-based primer that I use next. So I've seen someone do it the other way where they put the acid-based primer down first and then the protein bond, and I've never tried that yet. I don't know if I want to try it on her, but she is my problem lifter, so she would be the person to try it on. I don't have problems lifting, so I can use just protein bond if I need to. So yeah, but I'm curious, has anyone else done, if they use the protein bond and then the no lift nails, have you done it the other way where you put the no lift nails primer first and then the protein bond, or do you do it the way I do it? So anyway, yeah, just going in here and doing a rebalance, and I'll go in with like the main like backfill beads, and then I just kind of put other smooth out beads, I guess, you know, blending beads, where they need to go, and make sure I tuck in the cuticles and don't ever, like, if it's a habit for me now to wipe around the cuticle, even if there isn't any acrylic like flooded into the cuticle and the side walls. It's just habit for me to do it now. So I don't know, things just become muscle memory. And yeah, so all right, guys, I have absolutely blathered for 13 minutes now. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys watch this application, probably some filing. I've explained my filing a bunch. But yeah, so I will come back here in a little bit. So yeah. All right, you guys, I'm back. So, this part is so satisfying too. So yeah, as you can see, her nails are fairly long under here. And each time we do a fill, I do go under there and file them. But when they start getting longer like this, and you can tell that the nail is wanting to kind of separate, especially her pointer and her thumb, those two nails curve and grow down. So those nails I really focus on getting them off. And so yeah, this is it's one of my favorite bits. I love this bit. And so yeah, guys, so we're just cleaning up under the nails, and this part is just so satisfying too. I would always hate at the nail salon when they'd forget this step. Like, it would just, I don't know, it didn't feel clean. I don't know. I don't like natural nail under there anyway. So, but anyway, I just wanted to, again, thank everybody for being here. I know I say it every video, but I mean it. You know what I'm saying? And so if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, so you can see when I post. I was thinking about going live again shortly. I don't know if it's going to be for just like a small unboxing, or if it's just going to be a just hang out and do nails with me type thing. I'm not quite sure yet, but I definitely want to again. So yeah, make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you know when all that goes down or when I post a new video. I'm getting ready to upload this video, and then I have my hands that I'm going to redo. Each hand's going to be different, so that'll be some more videos. Then I got Becca coming over again too. So anyway, definitely got some more videos coming. I'm not quite ready to do Christmas yet, you guys. I'm going to wait till like after Thanksgiving. I get over Christmas nails really fast. So, but yeah. So anyway, you guys, like this video, leave a comment. I love interacting with you guys. How'd you guys this Halloween go? Did you guys have fun? Did you get a lot of candy? I think adults should be able to go trick-or-treating and get candy. I like candy. It's not, and I like to dress up, you know, and I don't party or drink or anything. So, I don't really like being around a bunch of drunk people. So it's like, you know, Halloween parties just aren't my thing. So yeah, I'm going to dress up next year all damn day. And whatever I have going on that day, I'm going to be dressed up. And then I'm going to kidnap a kid. Not really. I'm going to take my goddaughter and I'm going to go trick-or-treating with her. And I'm going to get my own candy. I've already made up my mind. So yeah, that's me. Anyway, you guys, this time of year can get really depressing for some people, and myself included, especially over here in Washington. It gets really dark and kind of gloomy and stuff. So I really try to take this time to work on my insides, so to say. This is a time where I like to start shadow work. If you guys don't know what that is, look into it. It is great for trauma and healing your inner child. Everybody's got some shit going on. So, I like to do that. And I also like to declutter my house at this time. I know that when I have a cluttered and just messy house, it gets overwhelming. I get anxiety and I almost feel stuck. So I like to take this time to get my mind and my soul right, and work on it and do some growth in that area. And then I like to get my home feeling good. So I like to declutter. I like to cleanse. I like to, this is kind of like my restart right now. Essentially, like kind of my new year, where I restart. I go inwards, and I focus on the shadow self and what I need to work on and stuff. And then I'll make my home really cozy and put some lights up. I'm gonna get some plants to put in here, just some things to really like battle this depression and stuff. I do tarot readings on myself, and so I kind of seem to delve into that a lot more around this time of year, just because summertime I'm really busy and I'm outside. I still do it all the time, regardless if it's summer or winter. But in the winter time is when I really go inward and do some work on myself and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing a lot, and just trying to stay above the depression. I also got some things going on with my family that are personal, so that doesn't help and stuff. But yeah, so those are some things I'm gonna do to try to stay busy and do better and feel better. So do you guys struggle with seasonal depression? Like, what do you guys do to try to fight it or keep your mind busy or make you feel better on those just really gloomy days when you just are like, ugh? So yeah, I could definitely use some more ideas as well. So here is my filing routine, of course. Sometimes I buff the nail and sometimes I don't. Like, I have these little mini buffers and so I use them. Like if I'm doing nail art, I will for sure buff them, but I feel like or if I have my long nails on and I use my 80/80 grit file, I will definitely do some extra filing, so that way those deep scratches aren't there. And then I'll do some buffing as well. But when I am doing nails like this and I'm just using a 100/180 grit file, I really it just doesn't need it. And I feel like the buffer almost smooths it out too much. I don't know. I go back and forth. So I think when these run out, I'm going to buy maybe a more coarse buffer. Because gel's different. You don't want a smooth surface for gel. But anyway, you guys, I don't know. I'm just going off. So anyway, this is how I finish file. I use my 180 sanding band that I used at the beginning. And this is how I go over and I smooth everything out and get all the carbide bit dips and whatever's out and get it ready for gel polish, whatever. So, like I said, in this design, I am using 77 nails. I'm actually going to pull out her stuff right now so I can say some of her information. So she has a website. I will put it on the screen. It is www.70, and you spell that out, 70, and then the number 7 nails.com. That's where I got those sheets that I will paint over the little images, peel them off and put them on my nails. And then that's where I got these water decals. I got some Halloween themed ones. I couldn't find these anywhere. And I was just like, you know what? I need these because I'm the type, I will wear some Halloween shit year round. Okay. I don't even care. But anyway, she has a bunch of other stuff though, not just Halloween. Yeah, definitely go check her out. Anyway, so I will leave her name up there when I was talking about it and in the description box. And then right now I am using Nail Reserve's White Reserve. This is a beautiful white. Sometimes whites, I don't know, whites, I don't like using white polish, okay? I absolutely hate white polish. Or like pastels. They just, they go on a swatch stick real nice. Maybe I need to start using base coat under the polish. Let me try that. But anyway, so with the white, I did a really, really, really thin layer. I was having issues with my lamp. It was just kind of getting old. And so I have a new one now though. I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing for it or not. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, and so, I just was wanting to do really, really, really thin layers. And then also, with this black, my Madam Glam black was not curing and it would always peel off. And so I've been using this black lately. So I don't know if it was just, maybe my lamp was not curing the black. It would even have problems with this one sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, Jesus. So, I have a code for Nail Reserve. It is byRachel, and that is for 60% off. They are vegan and cruelty free, and I believe they're 21 free as well. And full size bottles, they're very affordable, you guys. My top 2 gel polishes. I will no longer buy other gel polishes anymore. And I'm phasing out my other brands with my top 2 brands, and Nail Reserve is one of them. So anyway, this white didn't give me too hard of a time. I mean, all whites just kind of, they're funky, and I don't know if it's a me error or it's just a white. I don't know, but this one wasn't too bad, especially when I did really thin coats. And did 2 coats, and then you guys, this little polish that I'm using right here, this was some of my first gel polish that I ever bought in my nail journey a couple years ago. Okay, that orange, it was from the brand Lavender Violets, and it was actually not bad polish. It's not good to do nail art, okay, but it was a pack and it was affordable, and I was just starting and I didn't have anything. But yeah, it's still good 4 years later, and yeah, those little bottles, man, like, they're lasting. But anyway, this glitter orange matched so beautiful with this set too. Like, it was perfect. Okay, so as you can see back there, I have the decals laid out that we chose. They're gonna go on the white nails. So she suggests, because she does her water decals with clear, for a couple of reasons. Anyway, you can check out her Instagram and stuff on why she does that. But anyway, it's suggested to put white down under the decal. So we did the white. I put a base coat and I cured. I soaked it in some water, and they came right off. I've done water decals before. I've never done like these full cover ones, but I was scared I was gonna rip them. But they were actually really sturdy. I was surprised, and they stretch nice. But I wish, so my client wanted this one specifically. And if I was her, I would have gone with one that fit the nail better. But we go in and we fix it and stuff. And, anyway, but yeah, it was really easy. I had a cured base layer down. I just soaked it for, not even that long, maybe like 10 seconds, and I kind of slid it off and I put it on the nail, and now I'm trimming the excess around the cuticle. And I take my little my tweezers right there, the other end of it, to smooth it out, but you want to be careful not to rub it too hard. Like, it's almost like a push, to kind of smooth out the edges and get any air bubbles out. I didn't have problems with air bubbles or anything though. Like I said, like, these applied really nice. I think I did kind of stretch them out too much, trying to just cover the whole nail. but I learned. So next time I try, because like right here, like you could kind of stretch them, but I did fill in the sides right there. Yeah, just because it looked off, you know. Um, and then with the excess down here, you literally just file the free edge of the nail and that files off. And then, if you want to add, how I added some polish on this side, if you want to add any extra stuff to it, you go ahead and do that. And then you top coat, and that's that. It's super easy. So yeah, on the side right here, I just added some, oh my gosh, cutting these little cuticle extra right here. I was so scared to poke her, okay? I did not want to poke her at all because those little scissors are sharp, baby, okay? So anyway, I put some black down and then I put some clear down, and since it's darker right here, or at the bottom, and then it kind of goes up to like a gray, I just kind of blended it so it matched. Becca, she's the type that does not like any of her nail showing or like not painted, which I agree. I don't want polish on my skin, and I don't want like missing pieces of not polished. So anyway, that's why we went ahead and did this. But like I said, if I was her, I definitely would have picked a wider one that fit my nail better. You can see the one off to the side, it is slightly smaller. We ended up exchanging it for a size a little bit bigger than that, just because it wouldn't have fit the nail, So anyway, I go over with a top coat, and I got that cured, and I make sure to get the top coat off the skin. And it's been over 3 weeks, and they have not peeled, they have not lifted. She hasn't had any problems with them, so they are secure, they are good to go. But anyway, so yeah, definitely, it was definitely, trying to find like how to position her hand to get it right, and to, it was a trial and error, you know what I'm saying? I did some on some little, practice nails with the magnetic stands, and for some reason that was way easier than doing it on a person's nail. I don't know why. It was just a lot easier. Maybe it's because it's just a nail and you don't have cuticle and finger to worry about and stuff. But anyway, so I'm just going and smoothing it out like the previous one. And then I will fill in the sides and just keep going. So, that's kind of the video. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and watch me add, the last few ones. So make sure you like this video, you guys. Leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!